Here's something that I found from one of the earlier. It was the Molson Indy. It was called the Molson Indy, and that's what it was known as. Dave, this goes back to 1987.
Okay.
So this was still, you saw like a lot of cigarette ads. You saw a lot of stuff that I don't even know if you can show these things anymore. It's done by NBC Sports. So if it's racing on NBC, I think you could guess who the color guy was of that time.
Okay.
But the guy that's interviewing those in the pit,
we'll never guess.
There's no way, because when I saw this, I had to look at it twice, and now it's even stranger to see it. But here we go. It's 1987, the then Molson Indy. You're going to listen to a lot of the great names that were racing at that time. You're going to hear a massive color commentator and then a surprised in-the-pit reporter that I just didn't really realize did that. So this is what, property of, back then, what was it, the kart series? I don't know. We don't own it. You do, but take a look.
Can have the older car when we come to the Michigan 500. Well, Sullivan's doing very well with it at the moment. Sullivan runs in third place. There's the second place car, and that is Bobby Rahal. And he's now closing down behind Roberto Guerrero as he attempts to lap him. This car is the leader. That's Emerson Fittipaldi.
Emerson Fittipaldi certainly has done a very good job. He's also been awakened to the fact that Bobby Rahal was making a bit of a charge on him. Rahal got to about 6.25 seconds. He's opened up the gap now, Fittipaldi, to 7.3.
So this is classic in many ways.
So it does seem that
But watch who's in the pit.
I have been critical about the way he's used the race car, but on the other hand, he's been able to use this track to his best advantage, and if he's going to win the race, well, we've got to applaud him for that.
All right, so Emerson Fittipaldi now closing up behind Michael Andretti, who runs 8th. Let's go to Bruce Jenner, who is with Steve Horn.
Thank you, Paul. And Steve, when Bobby came in, you obviously got on the headset and told him about the water, so he was...
How weird does this look now? And look what's in between them. CN Tower.
I don't think he realized how much water was there. And
weird imagery, I'd say, right? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I was going to say, you started off probably about 12 seconds behind. You've got it now.
Yeah, the biggest phallic symbol in the world in between him and Bruce Jenner.
No, this is still a lot of racing.
What?
Well, it's one thing to catch up, but it's another thing to pass. I think we can get up to him. Whether we can get by him, that's another thing.
All right. Well, good luck to you guys. Paul?
Okay, Bruce Jenner.
Isn't that crazy now looking at it?
Okay, Bruce Jenner. Calls him by his first line. Thanks, Bruce. Nope, Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner. He was one of the world's most well-known human beings.
Brewster.
Like if we're looking, and that's why, when my son said, when Caitlin comes out in the what was it, the ESPN thing, he said, so because they've seen this transformation depending on your age group, it wasn't really that surprising. I never watched the Kardashians, so I didn't know what he was doing. But I said, okay, the equivalent is LeBron James in 20 years walking on as a woman.
Yep, that's fair. Yeah,
I don't know what the equivalent would be for that age group.
Absolutely. It'd totally be. You watch LeBron do what he does here in the NBA for his 15, 20 years of service and everything, the announcement and the moves and the rings and the 8 consecutive finals, and then all of a sudden it's like, no, LeBron's name is Laura.
What? We just become best friends? Yep.